Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult. What it do? You know. Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitchin', I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitchin', I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
It's Kool-Aid, a nigga that sip the Kool-Aid. That LaFraud, single barrel and goose. Got the coke going up on a Tuesday. Roast the false prophet like a gourmet souffle. Cause me don't say spirit gun like I.S.U.P.K. Nigga might run up in that black face like Gucci. Boycott a cracker, kill your favorite rapper. Cause I run with G's like a Green Bay Packer. I chop a Christian like a new machete. When you polygynist, they look at you like R. Kelly. Still these women wanna do me like I'm Akinelli. West Coast sisters love me like a Machiavelli. Make these crackers lick the dust off my boots. We want no cowards in our camp and we ain't taking recruits. My crew the livest, y'all suckers is the jobbers. Niggas run their lips but they damn sure wouldn't try us. Nah, I ain't the same cat who used to break laws. They just rather see me as the same cause. Some rather remain lost. My brain washed with these same thoughts. I be repping for my niggas riding for the same cause. Cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, then I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Better ask somebody, bitch.
Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitchin', I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitchin', I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
Hey, Shalom. YAHANNA to all the brothers. Yahweh Shah. I mean, Yahweh Shema and the Yahweh to all the sisters. It's I.S.U.P.K, Florida. It's the law class. Shalom, everybody. What's good, Ottawa?
Hey, Shalom. How about you, SKYPE?
What's going on? You got the link up for everybody to jump in.
Yeah, 1 second.
The water. All right, this the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. It started off at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. And we teach that the blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Indians, which is the indigenous to this land, that they are the true children of Israel. They are the biblical children. They are the people of the Most High. Understand that? The Most High had chose you to be separate from these other nations. He chose you to be great. He chose you to follow his words and his instructions. Understand that? The Most High is our Father. We are the ones that obtain the adoption of the Most High. So we become his children. So just like a great father, he knows best for us. He tells us what we need to do and what we don't need to do. And that's what we need to do. We need to follow what the Most High tells us to do. Understand that? Salaki. 1 second.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. All right. If it's any troopers, if it's any young officers, you know what I'm saying? Now's your chance to hit that link. Join us live in the stream. You know what I'm saying? Help this officer bring out these scriptures. The link is in the chat. Once again, hit that share button.
I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh, with my Hebrew chick, and you do not want tests. I got my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh, with my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip. Clothes with a garment down to the foot. Lil' mama came back and took another look. Them fringes and them studs probably got her shook. But all I could tell her, I am not a crook. Whole team winning. Can't do it by myself, I brought my whole team with me. Tonight I need some help, I plan on killing these niggas. And I ain't talking murder, shawty feeling these niggas. I know she probably heard of us, One West, Harlem, New York, since 1969. Looking for an Israelite woman that I can get behind. Take her to the promised land. Show her good niggas exist. Fuck what her mama saying. You understand? Listen. Fourth dimension blue is my cologne. All I did was say shalom, and she offered me a phone number. Especially when I'm in the zone, I tell fire to the bone. Girl, you playing with the wrong. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh, with my Hebrew chick, and you do not want tests. I got my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. Check out my Hebrew trip, my Hebrew trip. You know I'm Hebrew fresh, with my Hebrew click. I know you can't understand, and I'm on some Hebrew shit. Check out my Hebrew trip. And you ain't never seen nothing like it with a drip so hard. Made her straight, she was dying cause a nigga cold as ice and sharper than a knife. I could change your whole life just by making you my white man. Look, that nigga got the boots, beard sprays, man. Look, that nigga got the garment with the shades, man. Look, that nigga got the spikes on his armband, and he got the Sheila David on his charm, man. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed.
Lock
yes, my lady in the dress, they hating, we dead fresh. I'm making their ass sweat.
Hey, sorry for the delay. Yeah. Okay. Like I was saying, like, we need to start following what the Most High tell us to do, because He is our Father. And that's what we have to understand. When we come back to these law, statutes, commandments, we'll get out these conditions that we're in. Understand what I'm saying? Just like this mass shooting that's going on right now. You know what I mean? Over the holiday, over the so-called Halloween weekend. And I've been looking on news and seeing all different types of, you know what I mean, unaliving going on this holiday, this Halloween weekend. Understand? Anybody heard about the skin bone? He's like one of the YouTube celebrities, superstars, or whatever. The brother had a Halloween party in Chicago that left like, he said, bodies all over the floor, man. Bodies everywhere. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. And it's due to the holiday that we don't supposed to be celebrating, right? Because there's nowhere in the Bible, Slaki.
If I may, if you need me to pull it up, I got you. You can just keep teaching.
The water, sir. Yeah, this is due to the disobedience. Understand that? Like I said, the Most High is our Father, and this is what we must do. But if you look in the Bible, there's nowhere in the Bible where it says to celebrate holidays. It don't have Halloween inside the Bible. It don't have Christmas in the Bible, which is the Christians would tell you that Christmas is Christ's birthday. Christ never celebrated his birthday in the Bible. There's nowhere in the Bible that you can find evidence that that is true. There's nowhere in the Bible where it says celebrate Valentine's Day or even your birthday. You know what I mean? These are traditions of the other nations. Understand what I'm saying? This is something we don't supposed to be doing. The Father told us not to do that. He gave us the high holy days that we're supposed to be celebrating, that we're supposed to be keeping, that we're supposed to observe. Understand what I'm saying? This is what we're supposed to be doing. You got that other one? You're on mute, sir.
So Lucky, I said you want me to pull up the news coverage of it or his response?
The news coverage. It's the CBS.
Right. Yeah, I got it right here. Stick. You see it? Hold on. All right. Oh, hold on. I can get you the video. Just give me 1 second.
Come for water. Right. So basically what it is, what's going on is these holidays that we celebrating, we're getting punished for it. Understand? Because we don't supposed to be doing these type of things. And this is what happened on these holidays. Like every time y'all celebrate these things that we don't supposed to be doing, the Lord is punishing us. And it's only the blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Indians that he is punishing. He's not punishing everybody. You know what I mean? Let your oppressor keep their traditions and their holidays. This is not for us. We have our own high holy days. Understand? We even got one that's coming up. What the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah. Oh man, we have our own high holy days that the Lord told us to celebrate. And this is in the law. There's nowhere in the law where it says that celebrate Halloween. Dressing up as, you know what I mean, clowns and goons and goblins. Salaki, go ahead.
Okay, good.
The breaking news update: 15 people shot at a Halloween party in Chicago's North Lawndale neighborhood. At this hour, one suspect is in custody. CBS 2's Sharday Gray is live in the newsroom for us. Sharday, you were able to speak to those who were inside when these shots rang out.
That's right, Chris. Bullet holes are what's left outside of the venue in North Lawndale after 15 people were shot at this Halloween party. Their conditions range from fair to critical. We spoke with the party promoter who says this was a peace party, but tempers flared and shots were fired.
What was supposed to be a fun Halloween party soon turned into chaos.
Gunfire everywhere. Shots fired, everybody duck. I'm trying to help people, a couple people, you know?
Taiwan Tunstall, a local comedian, says he was inside when shots rang out. Instagram video shows the small venue was packed. Kaylon Moses, otherwise known as Skinbone, a well-known comedian with a big following on social media, says he promoted the party. Moses says the suspect drank too much and security kicked him out.
Instead of just, taking his L on losing from the security, went to the car and, came back, which I still don't understand why he come back and just aim at anybody.
Chicago police say 15 people were shot.
Pause it right there.
The mass shooting happened in the 1200.
All right, if anybody that don't know, that's the comedian, the YouTube sensation, You know what I mean? That's known all over YouTube, named Skin Bone. Understand what I'm saying? So every year our people do these type of things and thinking that, you know what I mean, everything is going to be all good. It's supposed to be peaceful and, you know what I mean, good, because we all coming together, we all having a party, we drinking and doing all this other stuff, knowing that when this stuff happen, understand, you know, it escalates to other things. Understand? Because this is not what we're supposed to do. Go ahead.
Chicago police say 15 people were shot inside the venue. The mass shooting happened in the 1200 block of South Pulaski in North Lawndale. Ages range from 26 to 53. Police say the venue has a history of throwing unlicensed events.
After the Chicago Police Department concludes its investigation and gives clearance, BACP and our partners will investigate. If violations are found, we do not hesitate to issue various types of enforcement actions.
Moses says they initially planned to have the party at another location, but it was shut down and moved to this location.
Like, I was not over control of the locations. I'm really just like the face. I come, you know, I do my job, you know, all my fans be wanting to see us and see me.
Surveillance video shows the aftermath of the shooting. You see people running to their cars and then taking off. Moses says he was just inches away from getting shot.
The first shot was like 2 inches away from my face. I was sitting by the front door, which I shouldn't have been sitting right there, but that's where.
That's crazy.
You know, you
that's
come in and
crazy,
everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can keep going?
No, you can stop it right there. But now you see the point of this here? The Lord punishing these people for doing exactly what he said not to do. He didn't tell you to do that. The brother said it was like inches from his face getting blown off. A YouTube sensation. How devastating that would have been to all his fans on YouTube to see this man, this brother gone. Feel what I'm saying? And what about the other 15 that was shot? That should make people think like, damn, every time we throw Halloween or holiday parties, this stuff happens. Like, when we're gonna wake up and realize this is not for us? Israel, go ahead, sir.
If I may, and what you're saying is so heavy, and what black people should realize is that right now, the Lord is making it more and more public. Like, it used to be like this stuff happens. First of all, this happens every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, this happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't obey the Most High's laws. But now it's like the Most High is using these celebrities to show you his judgment, to show you he's not playing around. You know what I'm saying? And that's who the people listen to. They don't listen to you, Officer Magazar. They're not gonna listen to you when you try to warn them this is what's gonna happen. They don't try to listen to Officer Shiratazai when you try to warn them that this is what's gonna happen. But they will listen to Skinbone. They will watch what Skinbone does. They will go to his parties. You understand? And so now it's like the Lord is showing you using your celebrities, using Kanye West, using what's that cat name? Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? He'll use these celebrities that you love to show you.
Talaki, I'm gonna step out for just a minute. You go ahead.
All right, no sweat. He'll use these celebrities to show you that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You don't know who should lead you. You don't know who should be guiding you. You understand? You want to listen to these celebrities who don't do anything but get high and make you laugh every day. So if that's who you're going to listen to, the Lord is going to use who you want to listen to make an example, man. And it would absolutely, Officer Magazar is right. It would have been absolutely devastating to know that that brother lost his life. It's devastating to know that other brothers and or sisters were injured in there. Yeah, they said it was a 53-year-old in there trying to get his groove on around a bunch of 20-year-olds. Old, you are old fool. All right. I just want you to know that. You're not just because you old don't make you wise. You're not smarter because you got some age on you. You dumb as hell because you that age and you in the damn party celebrating Halloween. You a fool, man. You understand? If I may, Jaheem, give me my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Come on.
Shot. That's really what it's all about, man. We don't have the knowledge that the Lord laid out for blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians. Magazar, if you don't mind, I was just gonna pull this one scripture.
Go ahead, sir.
The water. But you can have it back as soon as I'm done. I ain't even trying to take your class, you feel me?
Code on card.
Let me know when you got it, Jaheem. You understand? Our people, man, we want to follow after what we love, what we like. That's why we in Christian churches. The Christian pastor is going to tell you what you want to hear. That's why you go back.
Right.
They're not going to tell you what you don't want to hear because they can't get money out of that. Just like the doctor he's not going to sell you the cure because the cure ain't going to make you come back. You understand? Your pastor ain't going to tell you how to save your life because saving your life ain't what's keeping his pockets fat. Saving your life is what's going to make him broke. He's going to lose his authority. Just like them Pharisees said about Jesus Christ. They said we got to get rid of him or we're going to lose our place. You understand? You can't go about this life looking for whatever pleases you, whatever fills your belly or you know what I'm saying, makes you happy. You gotta go with what the Lord said, because this place is meant to make you happy so that you can forget about the oppression, so that you can forget about the slavery and the unaliving that goes on with your people every day. And when you realize that, then you'll have some wisdom, man. Then you'll have the knowledge. You will stop being destroyed. You'll stop celebrating Halloween, which is only meant to destroy you. Stop celebrating Christmas, which is only meant to destroy you. Celebrating Thanksgiving, the only reason why they celebrate Thanksgiving is because they destroyed the Native Indians. Now right. You can't even find them nowhere. So, like, you got that?
Come on.
All right, you could have stopped me whenever you had it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like,
nah, no sweat.
Book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Wait, whose people?
My people.
My people, man. This is possessive. This ain't talking about everybody. Everybody in the earth ain't destroyed. You got some people that have everything. They own everything. They got all the car companies, all the oil companies. You understand? They own cities. They own industries. They run your industries. You make all the music, but they sign the record deals. You understand? Everybody on the earth ain't destroyed. But who's destroyed?
My people.
My people are destroyed. Keep going.
Are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because
right.
Thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And that's what happened to those 18 people. 15 people? Was it 15 or 18? 15, right? That's what happened to those 15 people at that Halloween party. They was destroyed for their lack of knowledge. But they can't say that that the I.S.U.P.K wasn't giving them the knowledge. We got schools in Chicago. We hold camp in Chicago. Captain Marwa Quad does an excellent job at holding camp in Chicago, man. So you can't sit and tell me that we're not in Chicago giving them the knowledge. But because they reject the knowledge, read again.
I will also reject thee.
The Lord rejected them, man. So like you got it, Magazar.
Colonel the water. Yeah, that's very heavy that you have brought that out, man. Like, man, these wicked Christian pastors, they so money hungry, man. They don't teach our people nothing. Right. And this is another reason why our people is destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because they are not being taught this. Understand what I'm saying? You go in the Christian church and they just collecting your money for what? To teach you nothing? To keep you asleep? Like the brother said, they're not really giving you the cure. They ain't finna give you the whole cure because it's going to make you come back. If they give you the whole cure, the whole solution to everything, they know you're not going to need them anymore. Understand what I'm saying? So they have to do it like that to keep you to coming back. and teaching you what? Nothing. Just keeping you asleep, telling you that the laws, statutes, and commandments are done away with. Come on, man. How you just gonna dismiss the Most High's word? This is where it all started from, the Old Testament. Understand this here. The whole Bible matter. How about that? There is nothing done away with in that Bible. The Bible is not done away with. Those laws still stand. Understand? The only thing that's he did away with was the sacrificial law. That's it. But every other law that's inside of that Bible still is in there. You know what I mean? These wicked bastards, man, I tell you, man, and they just keep our peoples asleep. All we're doing is just paying for their private jets and they big mansions and all these suits and all this other crap, man, that they getting with your money. You know what I mean? Your hard-earned money. They telling you they doing it for the church, but it's all going in their pockets. Go ahead.
I got a precept for you.
Khan.
I got a precept for you. Isaiah 56:10. Let me get it for you.
Want me to pull it?
I got it. Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Right. This is talking about your Christian pastors, man. This is what they're talking about. Your Christian pastors, those wicked, greedy bastards. Understand what I'm saying? They're not teaching you nothing. They all just dumb dogs. Just lounging there, just relaxing while you struggling. You know what I'm saying? Even when the time that COVID-19 hit, man, the Christian churches closed their churches up. You weren't coming up in there with no COVID-19.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? You weren't going up in there. Even when the hurricane happened, man, they closed all their churches down. You know what they did? They opened up they Cash App. Yeah, Cash App me. You ain't finna get near me. Just Cash App me by Cash App me your 10% and we'll be straight. But you ain't coming up in here. I ain't trying to get sick.
Right.
Yeah. And this is what they do, man. Matter of fact, Salaki, I got another precept. Hey, Jaheem, let me get 1 John 2, verse 3.
Go. 1 John 2 and 3.
Salaki, hold on. La. I think it's Jeremiah 23 and 1.
Go.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all get up out these Christian churches. Get up out of, I'm talking about run like hell up out of there.
Salakia.
Because they just leading you. They leading you to the ditch. You got it, sir.
No, I was saying that verse 11 was going into what you were saying too. And Isaiah, right before he pulled, remember you was talking about the Cash App. It says, verse 11, it says, yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough.
Good.
Good night. Good night. And that's what man, that right there, that's heavy. That's heavy. They could never get enough, man. Like, it's crazy because they keep you out of the churches, but they never stop collecting those tithes. And you know what's up? You know what's so crazy too? What's so heavy also? That they say the laws are done away with. But isn't tithes in it's in the law? Paying tithes is a part of the law. So how the laws are done away with? They teaching about everything else. They're not teaching that you're supposed to keep the law. Understand? But they teaching about everything else. They teaching that God loves everybody. Christ died for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They're not teaching these laws. And the laws, what they say that is done away with, tithes is in that law. So you mean to tell me everything is done away with, but them tithes, that money that you're receiving, is not done away with?
Right.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
And if the law done away with, how could you sin? There wouldn't be no sinning.
Right. Exactly. Because sin is the transgression of the law. But we're gonna get into that too.
So Magazar, if you're a Christian and you going to church, you don't have to pay them tithes then.
Correct. Correct.
Right. So everybody, if you're going to church tomorrow, or you going, they go to church every day out the week.
Right.
You go to church tomorrow. You go to church on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, whenever you go. Just let them get past you with don't feel guilty for not putting no money in that donation basket. And let's see what the pastor say to you. Let's see after 2 weeks, if you not putting no money in donation bucket, holler at your priest and officer in the I.S.U.P.K. We'll get you together, all right?
They're right. They're right. And you know what? Also, tell them when they pass that collection plate around, tell them, hey, the laws are done away with. Ain't no laws.
Yep.
Just ask, hey, isn't the laws and isn't that law inside of the Old Testament that you said is done away with? So we're not under the law. We don't have to pay those 10%.
Yeah. Jesus Christ put the tithes on the cross.
Right. Right. Yeah, they don't understand that, man. But you have some strong, diehard Christians, man. Like the scripture you brought out early, man. Like our people's destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. You just don't realize how bad you're getting robbed. You know what I mean? But if you come into I.S.U.P.K, this knowledge is for free. Understand? You can come get in these classes from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday, and we got Sunday classes. And guess what? All of us are free. Understand what I'm saying? We do teach the laws. Yes, tithing is a law. We teach laws. We don't go around telling people that the laws are done away with, because that is not true. You got some people that tell you that Christ came and took away the law. Feel what I'm saying? How Christ came and took away something that, the Most High, had settled already. He just came to do the law. He came to fulfill them. Feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, drop that on Jaheem. Let me get Matthew 5:17.
Go.
A lot of Christians do believe that. They say that Christ did away with the law. But when Christ was up in that church, when his mother and father was looking for him, Christ was in the church. He was learning. Well, not the church. He was in the temple, Salaki. He was learning. He was learning what he's supposed to do. He was learning that he's supposed to keep them laws, statutes, and commandments. And guess what this brother did? This brother went out and taught that same thing. You know what I mean? Don't be a hypocrite telling people you don't supposed to keep the laws of the Lord, but then still collect tithes. Come on, man. You got that, Jaheim?
Come.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law
He said, think not that I'll come to destroy the law. Listen, don't even put it in your mind to even plunder. Like, let me tell you something. I ain't come to do away with no laws. I ain't come to take away no laws. Keep reading.
Come. Or the prophets.
Or the prophets. Where is the laws? Where is the prophets located? Them same prophets that taught this in the Old Testament. They was teaching the laws in the Old Testament. He didn't come to do away with that. That's all in the Old Testament. Keep reading.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
He came to fulfill, man. He came to do the laws. Salagi. He didn't come just to teach it. He came to do it. He did the laws. He fulfilled it. He executed the laws to show you that you can do it too. Understand what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Come, verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
He said, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. You know what I'm saying? When you go outside, if you still see the sky, if you still see the moon, you still see them birds up in heaven, you still see, you know what I mean, them stars. Let me tell you something. The laws are still there. If you walk out and there's no earth that you can walk on, the laws are still there. Not one jot or one tittle. Not a dot, not an I, or the cross, another T. What's the whole point of that? The whole point is nothing is done away with out of those laws. It's still there. As long as we still have that, we still have these laws. There's nothing done. We have to continue to keep these laws. Understand what I'm saying? So I know you Christian pastor, y'all love your Christian pastor, but let me tell you something. Your Christian pastor does not teach you anything. And especially, you supposed to keep the laws. You don't supposed to celebrate Halloween. And that's the reason why these things happening to us. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. This is the reason why it's happening to us. Not because it's a coincidence. It's because the Lord chose us. He punishes us. We get the judgments, not everybody. We're his children. Understand what I'm saying? I think the brother had brought out, the other one brought it out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go and punish somebody else's kids, right? Because, Salaki, 1 second.
Yeah, you can't go and punish nobody else's kids, man. You can only punish your kids, like the brother was bringing out. You know what I mean? Like, if I tell my son or my daughter, you need to be home by 10, and, you know, he gets here at 11 or 10:01, and he gets here with his friend, I'm going to tell his friend, go home. I'm dealing with my son. You go home. I'm going to deal with my daughter. You go home. I'm not your daddy. Let your mama and your daddy deal with you over there at your house. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I mean? Because, like, they tell you, hey, my parents used to tell me that same thing. My mom used to, hey, those are not my kids. You my child. Understand what I'm saying? So if I tell you to do something, don't be talking about, oh, well, John, he didn't do what his parents did. Listen, that's not my child. I'm not worried about what he do. I'm worried about you because you're my child. You're my responsibility. I didn't choose everybody else. I chose you. You're mine. Understand what I'm saying? So you're supposed to follow what your parent told you to do. And the Most High is our Father. You know what I mean? When we come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, Salaki, we become sons of the Most High. We're his children. Salaki, I ain't mean to cut you off out of one.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
All right, keep going, Jaheim.
Come. Shall in no wise pass from the law to all be fulfilled.
Go back on whosoever.
Verse 19.
Come.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
Now, who is he talking about? Whosoever breaking one of these least commandments. What is the least commandments, man? Like, don't eat crabs. Don't eat lobster, shrimp, pork. This is the least that you can do. This is the least commandment. Understand what I'm saying? Don't celebrate Halloween. Don't celebrate Christmas. Don't celebrate your birthday. This is the do's and the don'ts. It's very simple, man. It's the do's and the don'ts. Don't do this. Do this. If you break one of the least commandments and they teach, man, so who we talking about? We talking about your Christian pastor, your Creflo Dollars, and your TD Snakes. Understand what I'm saying? All these crooked pastors that don't teach you anything, basically. They don't teach you a damn thing about what you're supposed to know about this Bible. They don't teach you that you are the people of this Bible. They don't teach you that there is color inside of this Bible. They don't teach you that you don't supposed to celebrate these holidays. And I guarantee the pastor at his church had the ushers at the door handing out candy on Halloween. I bet you that. They celebrate Halloween. They celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Thanksgiving. They're not teaching you that you don't supposed to do that. When you realize who you are, according to this Bible, you know who these laws is for. You'll know who it's for. It's not for everybody. That's why you get the judgment. That's why you get punished. That's why it's 15 people that's shot at a damn Halloween party. Not even that. In Ybor City, what? We got 2 that was unalive and like 16 injured. They got shot too. All due to a Halloween party, man. When y'all gonna wake up and realize this is the judgment, man? Wake up, Israel. We go out there on that street corner every Saturday to wake our peoples up and warn our people. But he said to blow that trumpet. We go out there and blow that trumpet every Saturday and wake our peoples up. We've been saying this. We've been doing this ever since 1969 upon the command of General YAHANNA. Understand what I'm saying? You see this? What's his name? I said his name the other day, Stephen Phillips or something like that. This is one of the suspects that got caught at that time when the mass shooting was going on at the Halloween party. And the Halloween party in Ybor City, you know what I mean? That's what we do every Halloween or Hallows Eve, however you want to say it. Like a couple of days before Halloween. It's called Guagaween. That's when everybody come in one place, dress up in costumes, makeup, you know what I mean? Drinking, smoking, you know what I mean? Half of the damn women half naked anyways. You got, you know what I mean? Your oppressors showing all their body all on the street throwing beads. This is what they do at Guagaween. Understand what I'm saying? This is what happens when our people celebrate these things that we don't supposed to be doing. This is the tradition of your oppressors. This is not your tradition. This is something that you don't supposed to be doing. This young brother got caught. He was one of the suspects that was or apprehended. He the one that got caught, basically, and he was charged for all of those shootings. It's supposed to be another one out there, but they didn't catch him. They caught him. You know what I'm saying? And this crazy, man.
Officer Marcus,
Our people just.
I got the video.
Go ahead, sir.
All right, no sweat.
I was trying to look for this video too.
2 young lives lost in this weekend's deadly shooting in Ybor City. And we have just learned the name of the second victim, 20-year-old Harrison Boonstoppel, a twin whose family described him as a ray of sunshine with a huge sense of humor. They say he was an innocent bystander when he was shot. 14-year-old Elijah Wilson was also killed when those shots rang out. Hundreds of people were celebrating Halloween along Ybor's historic 7th Avenue overnight Saturday night. They all took off running when they heard the gunshots. 15 others were shot while another person got hurt in the chaos. And video like that one proved to be beneficial for Tampa police. They're continuing to look for others involved, but that video led them to 22-year-old Tyrell Phillips. He is now facing second-degree murder charges, and he's also already appeared in court. Happened today for the first time. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez spent the day looking into his past and his social media as well. But let's begin with reporter Josh Cassio, who spoke with many businesses in Ybor City about the violence. And Josh, they have got
you stop it right there, sir. Yeah, man. All right. It's Saturday night in Ybor City. At that age, what are y'all doing out there anyways? And I'm like, you know what? I'm not really worried about the oppressors, but it was a mixture of everybody out there, even our own people. And I guaranteed you, it was some of our people that was out there that got hit by a bullet. Salaki, if I can say that.
Come on, you good.
Okay. I guaranteed you that. At that age, why are y'all out there anyways? And you know what? It's so crazy because like that same night, the same morning that it happened, a dude came in my slave was telling me, man, yeah, man, you ain't hear what just happened in Ybor City? Yeah, they shot up Ybor City, man, at the Halloween party. I'm thinking like, damn. It ain't dawned on me until I thought about it like in a little bit, right? I said, goddamn Guagaween, boy. Man. Let me tell you something. Since 1969, Commander General YAHANNA has been teaching and prophesying that these things is going to come about. And it's not getting no better than that. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. And this is what it's going to take to wake our people up. Man. Keep going, Jaheem.
Come. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Whoever should teach them, whosoever should teach the laws, statutes, and commandments, whosoever should teach it, do it, should be called great. Who that is that they talking about? That's the I.S.U.P.K. up under Commander General YAHANNA. That's who they're talking about. Them brothers every day faithfully teaching this truth to our peoples out there, waking them up. Like out of everything we could be doing, this is what we choose to be doing. Being about our Father's business like Christ was. Christ said, I'm about my Father's business. We out there doing the work of the Lord. Faithfully, every day. Out of everything we could be doing, that's what we're doing. We're waking our peoples up. Talking to them, teaching them, guiding them, letting them know, man, hey, listen, this is the law, man. The Lord said you can't do this here. This is the law. And we got our own people that come up against us for trying to wake our peoples up to tell them that they the greatest nation on the face of this damn earth. That y'all above everybody. If you come back to the law, statutes, commandments, the Lord is going to set you on high above everybody on the face of this earth. Come on, man. That's not righteousness. That's not something that's great. That's something that you don't want. I know I want it. I know these brothers on this live want it.
So like,
Go ahead.
God put a precept.
Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 21. For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
That's it on that one?
Come.
Right. Please God when you follow the law, statutes, commandments, man. Right now we're not in our time of rest. This is not paradise. I hear this all the time. Another day in paradise. You call this paradise, man? Are you serious? You call hell paradise? Oh no, it's only paradise. It's only paradise to the ones that's in their heaven right now. That's in rulership right now. That's ruling over God's people right now. It's only heaven to them. This is paradise to them. Because they don't have to go through this. Not right now. The blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Indians is the ones that have to go through these judgments. We're getting punished for this. For celebrating damn Halloween, man. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. You're a grown ass man or woman out here dressing up in a costume. Come on, man. And they say it's for the kids. Come on, man. It's not just for the kids, it's for you. And you should not be teaching your kids this foolishness anyways. Man, we've been stopped celebrating them Halloween and stuff like that.
So lucky.
Go ahead.
I got a precept for you. You can break it down.
Go ahead, sir.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6. I'll read it for you. Book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6.
Let me get that with you.
That's it.
22, verse 6.
Right.
Yeah. Come on.
All right. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
This is what you must do. You're supposed to train your child up in these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Train your child up the same way the Most High is training us up. You train your child up the same way. You guide your son, you guide your daughter in the right way, not be out here celebrating no goddamn Halloween. Man, that is the worship of another God. All these different holidays is worship of other gods. The Lord said, don't have no other gods before me. Understand what I'm saying? Don't have no other gods before me. So when you train your child up not to be doing these abominable things. Don't train your child up to, you know what I mean? The first thing they do when a child, you know what I mean, first be born and they become one, the first thing they do is what? What's the first?
Lucky.
Go ahead.
They give him a birthday.
Damn right. That's the first thing that they learn. The very first sin. Celebrate your birthday, the worship of yourself. Understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Having this feeling like you on top of everything. You want somebody to worship you on that day.
Right.
Understand what I'm saying? What do they call it? What do they call it, sir? A narcissist.
Right. Right.
Feeling the world about yourself, like you just glorious over everybody. Oh, this me, this my day. Hey, what you got for me? Somehow you got some money for me on my birthday cake. You throwing me a party? Come on, man. That's the very first sin that kids learn when they first turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it just don't stop there. You got Christmas. You got Valentine's Day. You got 4th of July. You want your child to sit outside and watch damn fireworks all damn day. And it's Thanksgiving. And you want to all come together like as y'all as a family, man. But you don't even supposed to be celebrating that either. The Lord hates your feast days, man.
All right.
The Lord hates it with a passion. This is the slaughter of his people. Millions of native Indian people. And that's the day you want to celebrate? You know what's so crazy about that? I was talking to a native Indian woman, right? And she said she celebrate Thanksgiving. And I'm like, damn, how ironic that is. Like, how you celebrate when they unalive millions of your peoples? How could you, man, I bet your people's turn over in their grave right now. How? That's not making any sense, man. How you celebrate the day that your peoples was unalive?
It's lucky, sir.
Go ahead.
I got a precept, sir, if I may.
If I could, if I may, real quick.
Go ahead.
Before that, you know what I'm saying? That's because they wasn't trained up in the way they should go.
Right.
Like she's celebrating the unaliving of her ancestors, of her forefathers, because she was trained up in the way Esau wanted her to go. She was trained up in the way that the devil wanted her to go, the way her oppressor wanted her to go, not in the way that she should go. That's like, to your point. That's why we celebrate Halloween. That's why we celebrate Christmas. That's why we celebrate Valentine's Day and all these pagan holidays, and we don't even care about what God's high holy days are. You don't even know them. Whenever a high holy day come up, you know what black people think? Oh, it's a Jewish holiday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All they know is a Jewish holiday. And here's the thing. They get the day off on those Jewish holidays. Right. Your kids get out of school on those Jewish holidays, but you ain't running to go celebrate those holidays because everybody want to bring up how, oh, Thanksgiving is just another day that we get off. The white man give us a day off and we get to spend time with our family. He give you the Jewish holidays off too.
Right.
But you ain't running to go celebrate you ain't running to spin no dreidel or put a yarmulke on your head. Why you ain't running to put a yarmulke on your head? Why you ain't running to go light some damn candles on a menorah? You get the holiday, you get the day off, don't you? See, because it's not about serving God. It's not about, just because they gave you a day off. It's you want to do whatever America tells you to do because you a good slave. You a lapdog for your oppressor. Right. You don't care about God. So all you Christians, all of you, I'm calling you out. All you Christians who celebrating these holidays, and you teaching your kids as soon as they come out the womb, you telling them to celebrate your oppressor's holidays. You hate God, straight up. You hate the Most High, and guess what? God hates you for it.
Right. And right.
You should be training up your child in the way you should go. Meaning, if you know that God said don't do it, then you shouldn't even tell your kids, oh yeah, we get the day off, so let's do this thing. Let's celebrate Christmas. You the one taught your kids not to accept candy from strangers. Now all of a sudden that don't matter no more. Now you can accept candy from strangers. You can go knock on a stranger door. Like you have no knowledge, which is why you destroy, and it's why you're going to destroy your children. It's why your children are out in Ybor City on a weekend getting shot at. That's why. You didn't train your child up in the way they should go. So don't blame nobody else for your mistakes. Instead, learn from your mistakes. Learn from the mistakes you made and never make those same mistakes again. Never celebrate Halloween again. Never celebrate Christmas again. Learn what the Most High's high holy days are and celebrate those. Take your kid to the Sabbath service where he can read the Tanakh and learn about his history rather than learning about Greek history and all the pagan holidays. Your kid know everything about the Greeks. He know everything about the Romans. He don't know a damn thing about his own people. Because you ain't trained up your child the way he should go. Salaki, I yield.
Salaki, if I may. It's so heavy that you say that, right? Because everybody could tell you every last holiday and so-called what it's about, but it cannot tell you what is the holiday, what is the high holy day of the Lord.
Right.
They can't even name one. But they say they love the Lord.
Right.
I mean, matter of fact, I got a precept on that. Hey, Jaheem, before you see, you the one that said Salaki, right? Who that was?
No.
Trooper y'all, sir.
All right, hold on before you go. Somebody can pull up Proverbs 3:31.
I'm in Proverbs right now. Book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Says envy not thy oppressor. Don't be like your oppressor. Your oppressor's doing these celebrating these holidays. Understand what I'm saying? They're the one that this is their tradition. Let them keep their tradition. That is not yours, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. That is not your tradition. Just like the brother brought out, man, listen, they don't know what the high holy days are. They don't know what the Sabbath is. They don't know what the Passover is. They don't know what Feast of Tabernacle is. They don't know what Purim is. They don't know none of that. They don't know the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah. They don't know none of that. They know Greek everything. They know the American everything, but they don't know the high holy days of the Most High. Envy thy not your oppressor. Don't envy them. Don't want to be like them. If that's what they want to do, let them do it. That's not a part of your culture. That's not about a part of your custom. That never was a part of your custom. Go ahead.
It's like my bad. I lost my place.
And choose not none of their ways. 31.
Right. Envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways.
Choose none of it. You see, that's what he doing. Let him do it. If he's celebrating Christmas, giving out presents, hanging up a Christmas tree, you know what I mean? Eating on that day, spending time as a family. Don't want to be like that. You have your own custom. You have your own high holy days. You have something that's way more valuable, way more special, and way more separate than that. You are holy. What the Most High set for you is way better than what your oppressors have. Don't want to be like your oppressor. Be different. Matter of fact, be better by doing what? Following these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what you do. But when you break the law, that's a sin, right? I think Jaheem was on had said something about that earlier. Like sin is the transgression of the law. Let me get one more before I get you on, cause y'all somebody grab me 1 John 3 and 4. This what kills me, right? They always say everybody sins, right? They say everybody's a sinner. How is that possible? First, let's dissect what is sin first. That's what you have to understand. What is sin? Then you have to understand who was it for. This is how you could tell who is the sinners. You got that, Jaheem?
Come.
Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4.
Right.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
Right. Keep going.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the transgression of the law. Right? That is the law. But your Christian pastor would tell you that the laws are done away with. So how can everybody be sinners if you're not under the law? Make it make sense. Now you have to ask yourself the question, okay, so if sin is the transgression of the law, who was given the laws? Ask yourself that question. The laws was given to the Israelites. The law, statutes, commandments was given to the Israelites. That's the blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native American and the Native Indians, Salaki. They're the ones that was given the laws. So we are the ones that's in sin. Matter of fact, before I go to the next one, you got something, y'all?
Salaki, sir. Count, sir.
Go ahead. What it was you had? Salaki.
Yeah, it was Jeremiah 10 and 2. I was starting at verse 1.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Said, learn not the way of the heathens. Don't learn what they learning. Understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what they teach, but you don't have to learn that. You don't. Keep going.
Khan, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them, for the custom of the people are vain.
Are vain. The custom of those people are vain. It's trash. All of it. All their customs, what they do, that's trash. You're better than that. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. The tradition of those people is vain, man. It's nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Your custom is way more righteous than theirs. Because why? The Lord chose you. He set a standard for you that you supposed to uphold. Matter of fact, let me get Amos 5 and 21. Bob Shaw, if anybody can grab that real quick.
Salaki, I got it, sir.
Hey, Salaki, Magazar.
Go ahead.
Also, you got Romans 9 and 4. Because, all right, if I could, you mind if I read this one real quick, because it goes with that last precept you pulled.
Sir.
About the law, about, you know what I'm saying, who can sin, right?
Get down, sir.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4. Like verse 3. For I could wish that myself were cursed from Christ for my brethren, my kids, according to the flesh.
Oh, yeah.
Verse 4. Who are Israelites? to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises, whose are the Father, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came, who is over all, God bless forever. Amen.
And right. Only for the Israelites. You know what I mean? His brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, meaning what? My brothers, my family. How black people say, you know, my kinfolk. Understand what I'm saying? That's my family, man. That's fam right there. That's my blood. Who are Israelites, not other nations, not East Indians, not, you know what I mean, Edomites, not Africans, none of those. Who are Israelites, who pertain to the adoption. Who pertain to adoption? Those are the Israelites. Because we was adopted by the Most High. We are sons of the Most High. Understand? And the glory and the covenant. Who was the covenant given to? It was given to the Israelites. It was only given to the Israelite, not everybody. It was only given to us. And the giving of the law. Who was given the law? The Israelites. The laws was not given to everybody. It was only given to us. So how can everybody be sinners if the laws was only given to us? Make that make sense, man. Who got that Amos?
Slack it, sir. I was holding Amos 5, verse 21.
Con, go ahead.
Amos 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
I despise your feast days. What, Thanksgiving coming up? Everybody thinking that that's the family day where everybody sit down, eat turkey, that big old piece of sloppy ham, macaroni cheese, collard greens, black eyed peas. Too big for my jeans.
It's a lot.
Bruh, he hates your feast days, man. That feast day that you about to celebrate, he hates it. Because it's abominable. It's disgusting. The day of Christmas, it's disgusting to him. The feast days of Christmas. What they do on feast days? They cook. They cook on these days. They come together as so-called family, right? And cook on these days. The Lord hates that. Because that's something that is not written in the Bible. Show me where it says celebrate Christmas in the Bible. I'll wait. Better yet, somebody show me where it says celebrate Thanksgiving in the Bible. I'll wait again. I dare any Christian pastor to come into the live right now and tell me that it says in the Bible that you can celebrate these things and that you're supposed to. You know why I'm going to keep waiting? Because it's not even written in it. They learn this from their oppressors, man. This is not your custom. They teaching you the ways of the heathens, not the ways of the Most High. He hates your feast days. Keep going.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Verse 22.
Nah, you start right there.
You know
what I'm saying? Like, These are the things that the Most High hates. And you know what I mean? The Most High punishes us just like a father does. You know what I mean? The Most High loves us. He also punishes us too. There are punishment and there are curses for not obeying his voice, his word. And that's what we're just going through right now, man. Like those brothers and sisters that was a part of that they was involved in that too. That were involved with that. They got the punishment, man. You don't supposed to be doing this. You don't supposed to be out there.
To track the flies.
I don't remember seeing that. Understand what I'm saying? This is not your custom.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
All right, drop that. Let me get Leviticus 26 and 18.
Leviticus 26.
There are punishments for disobeying the word of the Most High. Right? But this is what you can't be confused about. The word and the law. Right? If I say something, I'm giving you a command. What is a command? A command is an order. You know what I mean? If I'm telling you to do something and telling you not to do something, these are my laws, or what we know it as rules. Feel what I'm saying? These are the rules. He's telling us to do and he's telling us not to do. There are blessings for when you follow these laws or these rules, and there are curses when you don't follow these rules or these laws. There are blessings and there are judgments.
Officer Magazar.
Come, sir.
If I may, real quick, let me if I could, let me just shout out the some of the people that's in the chat.
Come, water.
No sweat. So we got Cold Princess, Tinka Rodriguez. All right. She said Yahweh Shema Thaba Shem Yahweh Shai, checking in from Tampa, Florida. Big up to the sisters. We got Crystal Morris checking in from, I believe she's from Jacksonville, Florida. We got Shaya Ra, Sister Shaya Ra, says Shalom Yahweh Shema Thaba Shem Yahweh Shai from Panama. Trooper Amon Bayaf from Panama. Sister Bayana from Fort Myers, I believe. She's the wife of Trooper Musha. We got Kwara Aya. All right, the wife of Trooper Amon Bayat from Panama. We got Sister Kana Yahawada. She says, Shalom Yahweh Shema Thaba Shem Yahweh Shai, possession of priests and officers, Dasha Yum, checking in from Dover, Delaware. All right. Trooper Masha checking in from Fort Myers. He said, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Brakatha. Who else we got? Kalaya, Sister Kalaya from New York State. All right, we got Sister Darsha from West Palm Beach, Florida, Riviera, Florida. We got young man Mario, the son of Officer Magazar, checking in from Tampa, Florida. We got Trooper Gabar Ayab checking in from Tampa, Florida as well. And, all right, that's it. That's it with that. We'll find Christ. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Thumb to all the brothers. Yahweh Shema Thaba Shem Yahweh Shai to all the sisters.
Yeah, right. Give it up for them all, for Israel in the chat, man. Coming to support this truth. You know it. Support this truth. Hey, make sure that y'all like and share this video. And make sure y'all do all the videos like that. Like and share all the videos all over your social media platforms, everywhere, even if it's damn TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you be at, share, like and share all the videos, Monday through Sunday. Like and share these videos. Understand what I'm saying? Support this truth, and make sure y'all pay y'all tithes. You got Leviticus 26 and 18.
Con, sir.
Hold on, let me see something. Let me see.
I think I was holding 26:18.
26 and 18.
Con, sir.
Go ahead. Get down.
Leviticus 26, verse 18. And if we will not yet for all this hearken unto me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sins.
Right. Like I was just bringing out. Like these are the punishments. If you don't listen, man, there are punishments for when you don't obey the voice of the Lord. There are also blessings for when you obey the voice of the Most High. Understand what I'm saying? If you do not hearken, it says, and if ye will not yet for all this hearken unto me, know what I mean? Hearken means what? Listen, right? Then I will punish you 7 times more for your sin. Not everybody else. Now we brought out earlier, like the Most High chose us. We're His children. So He's not going to punish. He's not going to punish everybody else that was at them Halloween parties that has something to do with that. He's punishing you. The punishment is only for you. The blessings is only for you. The love is only for you. Just like the kingdom of heaven is only for you. It's not for everybody. As a matter of fact, let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 1. I mean, God, this is a righteous way, right? It's how you're supposed to train up your child. You're supposed to raise them up, listening to your voice. Understand what I'm saying? Because we belong to Him. We're His children. That's why you must get up in these classes and learn who you are. You know what I mean? Come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments so we can get up out this damn hell that we in. So we don't have to be murdered in the damn streets by police officers. So you don't have to be gunned down while walking down the street when it's dark. So you don't have to be, you know what I mean, being unalive for being at a Halloween party that you don't supposed to be at anyways. Knowing you don't even supposed to be celebrating that. Come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I mean? So when that time comes, when Yahawashi come, we can reign with Yahawashi and get our kingdom. We can get this kingdom back and we can start ruling. We can rule this world the righteous way. What the scripture says, I'm just paraphrasing. It says, when the righteous rule, the people rejoice, or something like that.
Come on.
Yeah. When your oppressors rule, man, these people mourn. Because all they know is you know what I mean? Unalive. I'm trying to watch out for what I say. So just bear with me. You got that?
Deuteronomy?
Yeah. 28 verse 1.
Come, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Start right there. It said it shall come to pass, meaning what? This is going to happen if you listen to the Most High. This is what's going to happen. Go ahead.
Come, to observe and to do all his commandments.
It says to observe and to do all his commandments. Not just pay the tithes. Like a Christian pastor teach you, just pay tithes and that's it. That's the only thing you have to do. And love everybody, even your oppressor. He said you have to do all the commandments. Go ahead.
Come, which I command thee this day.
Right? Come on.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
Above what?
All nations.
Above what?
All nations.
No, under.
All nations. Above all nations.
No, equal to.
Above all nations.
He said he's going to set you above all nations. What is sir? What is 18 nations in this world? Salakia. 18 nations.
Come.
He's going to set you above.
17 outside of Israel.
Right. How many?
17 outside of Israel.
Come. He's going to set you above all the other 17. Above. How glorious that is. When you listen to your Father, this is the blessings, man. This is what he's going to give you. Rulership over the other nations. You're going to have rulership. Who want to continue to be at the bottom, man? Who want to continue to get gunned down in the street? Who want to continue to be on welfare? Who want to continue to be locked up in the prison systems for the rest of their goddamn life? You do not want to be rulers over this world? You want to continue to be up under your oppressors? This is life? Come on, man. Wake up. Keep going.
Come, the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Of the earth, man. He's going to set you above everybody. When you listen, if you would not have went to that Halloween party, guaranteed you, 9 times out of 10, that would not have happened. 10 times out of 10, that wouldn't have happened. If you listen to the Most High, 11 times out of 10, even though that's exaggeration, none of that is going to happen. Because go ahead, sir.
My bad, not to cut you off, Malazar.
Oh, you good? Well,
what you're saying is super heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like those 15 people's lives are forever altered now. Like, that was a life-changing event. What happened? For you to get shot like that, and have the fear of possibly losing your life, that sticks with you forever. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna think twice about parties now.
Right.
Like when you at a party, you're gonna always be looking over your shoulder. You're gonna change the way that you're not gonna be so relaxed at parties no more. I know, I'm speaking from experience.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You don't look at you're no longer gonna look at a party the same way. It's life changing. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord did that. That's the one element to the whole story that they all missing because of the Christian church. The Christian church taught you. The Christian church lied to you and told you that God is all loving and God would never do anything to hurt you, and God would this and God is that, and it's all a fabrication, man. The Lord is the one that sent that shooter up in that building.
Right.
He did it.
Damn right.
Who was that? Yesterday? Monday?
The luck.
I don't come.
Talking about shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it.
Right.
The Lord did it.
Right.
And that's the only element that those 15 people are missing. Because yeah, they got to live through it. Apparently they lived through that situation, but now they got to live with they looking over their shoulder, with the fear of judgment always creeping around. That fear of judgment is always going to be lingering. I'm saying, Lord allow, hopefully they say to themselves, I'm never going to a Halloween party again, because you never know what can happen. That's why I stopped. Listen, when I was a kid, I stopped going out for 4th of July because it was associated, like those fireworks sounds was associated with gunfire.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? It's safer just to not go out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think John, he wanted to say something.
Nah, I was finna the precept you had quoted, I was gonna quote the same thing.
Right. Well, that's all though.
Right. That's man, that's so heavy. Because hopefully, you know what I mean, by experiencing that will make you think twice about Halloween parties. Anytime it happened, that should make you more aware. You know what I mean? It should make you think about it so much. Like the next time you ever think about going to a Halloween party and you think about those unalivings that happened this year, you be like, you know what? I think I'm just chilling in the house tonight. You know what? I think I'm gonna just chill on all that. Matter of fact, let me get on YouTube and watch the I.S.U.P.K and see what else I can learn from them too.
Oh God, sir.
Cause maybe they are right. Maybe I need to sit my ass down and just listen. Because ever since 1969, this has always been predicted. It's always been prophesied that these things is going to happen. And it still keep happening every time. Matter of fact, it was just that Saturday. We just went to camp Saturday out there. And I'll be damned, like that next week that happened. We just came from out there blazing the streets. And look what happened. Wake up, Israel, man. We are not out there for no reason. We love our people. We love the Lord because we're about our Father's business. We out there doing the work of the Lord. He's sending his priests and prophets out there to wake up his peoples, to shake them about this coma, this slumber that they're in. They don't want to wake up, but wake up, man. What it's going to take for your child to be unalive, for you to wake up. Or your mother, your father, even you. Come on, man. Wake up.
So like,
go ahead.
And we always say we live and learn from our mistakes. Why don't we live off of live and learn off other people's mistakes?
Right. So we can, like, if we see these things happening, you know what I mean, we should think twice about doing the same thing. Like, damn, that just happened this amount of years ago, or yesterday, or you know what I mean, last couple of months that just happened. You know what? I think I'm gonna just do something different. You know what I mean, I'm gonna try to avoid me getting hurt. I'm gonna try to avoid these punishments from the Most High. I'm gonna try to avoid that. Matter of fact, I need to try to start listening to the Most High. I need to get up out these damn churches because they damn sure ain't teaching you nothing. Not a damn thing. Let me get Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. Matter of fact.
You said what chapter?
Let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Go on.
Matter of fact, let me get somebody else to read.
Come on.
Got any troopers and other young men in here? Pull up Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Triple PR, sir. Salaki. Want me to get that?
Come on, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Hold on, let me get that real quick. Salaki. All right, go ahead.
Shalom Khan. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the power,
Right.
like God.
He said, and it shall come to pass, meaning what? This is going to happen if you don't listen. This is going to come to pass if you don't listen. If you don't listen, and unto the voice of the Lord, the power, the Most High, to observe. Keep going, Salaki.
Hearken unto the voice of the power, thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses shall come upon you and overtake you. What does it mean when it says overtake?
Look,
go ahead.
It will take control of your life. Like everywhere you go, everything you see, it's the curses the Lord sent.
Close. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. So basically, it's saying, okay, have anybody heard of the saying, the things that you're doing is going to catch up with you?
Come.
If you keep doing what you're doing, your BS is going to catch up with you. That's what it means to be overtaken, to catch up with.
If I may, sir.
Go ahead.
No escaping it.
None at all. It's going to catch up with you. Eventually, just because it didn't catch up, just because it didn't get you right then, keep it up. It's going to catch up with you. And when it catch up with you, you're going to feel every bit of it. All these cursings. Like, a curse is the opposite of blessing, right? So that means every bad thing that you think that's not going to happen to you is going to happen to you. Because you're not listening. You're not following what the Most High told you to do. The Most High is doing it to you. Keep going.
Verse 16. Curse shall thou be in the city, and curse shall thou be in the field.
Curse shall thou be in the city. What's them cities? What's them cities? Chicago, Tampa, Texas. Texas was another one. Texas, I don't know if anybody knew, but Texas was another one that had mass shooting in it. For what? Halloween party. Texas was another one. Curse shall be thou in the city. These are the curses because you're not listening, man. These curses are going to come upon you. It's going to catch up with you. It caught up with those people that got injured. It caught up with them. When y'all going to wake up and realize this is not where it's at, man. This is not. Come up out your slumber, man. I'm telling you, it's getting too close. It's getting too close to your time, man. When you're gonna wake up and realize that Like I said, until one of your loved ones get taken now you're gonna try to wake up. You still have time to wake up. Wake up, man. Come in this truth, man. We teaching this. We for y'all. We teaching this to y'all to wake y'all up. This is love. We are showing you the same way Christ did. Christ just did not just do the law. He taught it. He taught it and he did the law. He did the law and he taught the law. That's the same thing we doing. Every Monday night, every Tuesday night, every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have classes, man. Cursed shall thou be in the city and the fields. No matter where you go at, these curses are going to come upon you. Look at all people that's on the damn street corner that's homeless right now. You think that's a coincidence that's happening right now? Those are cursings, man. Because we chose not to listen, hearken to the voice of the Lord. We chose not to. We keep listening to our oppressors. They're not guiding us in the right way. That's not even your peoples. They don't love you. They hate your guts, man. They don't want to see you do good. They don't want to see you rise up and be over them. You think they want to see you over them? That's a nightmare to them. To see you above all of them on the face of this earth. That's their nightmare. That's their worstest dream. They living the life right now, but I guarantee they're going to be punished for the iniquities of their fathers. Understand that. All right. Let me get I'll probably get a couple more. Matter of fact, I was listening to General Mayotte, right? He did a class on Halloween. And he said something that was so super heavy, man. Like, the thing about Israel, what you don't want to do, you don't want to mess with Israel when they're serving their God. You don't want to mess with them. Leave them alone. When they're serving their God, leave them alone because you would not be successful at all. I'm just paraphrasing. You have to catch them when they're not serving their God. Then you can push on Christmas to them. You can push on Halloween to them, or eating crab, lobster, shrimp, and pork. You can push all these things to them. You can push homosexuality to them. This is going to separate them from their God if they don't listen. But when they do listen, leave them alone. Somebody grab 28 and 19.
Count on concert, Deuteronomy 28, verse 19.
Good.
Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in. Curse shalt thou be when thou goest out.
No matter what you do, you can't escape from it. Like the brother just said, you ain't no running from it. You can't run from it. No matter where you go at. No matter where you go, these curses going to come upon you. You can't run from it, man. That's it on that?
You want verse 20?
Let's see. Matter of fact, let me get Psalms 147. Matter of fact, who else we got in the class?
Salakia, sir.
Who that?
This trooper of mine out of Panama City.
All right. Shalom, Lord of Christ. What's going on?
Everything to Rob, sir.
All right. Hey, grab Deuteronomy 28 and 19 for me. Baba Shah. Probably squeeze like 2 or 3 more in here.
It's like you, sir. You said verse 19. I just read 19.
Deuteronomy 28 and 9. No, let me see. Did we do 19 already?
Con, sir.
All right, nah, not 19. My bad. Salaki. Psalms 147 and 19. My bad. Let me know where you get that. Let me get that with you. Got that? Come on, Aki.
Slakia, sir, I got it.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
Say, he showeth his word unto Jacob. What is his word? His word is his laws, his statutes and commandments. This is his word. This is the word of the Most High. He showed it unto Jacob. Who is Jacob? Jacob is Israel. If you don't know, if anybody don't know, Jacob is Israel. Jacob had his name changed from Jacob to Israel by the Most High. Israel had 12 sons, right? And out of those 12 sons, it was us. If I'm saying that right. But we're the children of Israel. The blacks, the Hispanics, and the Native Indians. We make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We are his children. Our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So he showed his word unto Jacob or Israel. Right? Let's keep going.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
And his what?
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his what?
And his judgments
and his judgments to Israel. That punishment, those curses, it's not for everybody. It's only for Israel. Because we the ones that belong to the Most High. The Most High chose us. He didn't choose everybody on the face of this earth. So when it comes down to those punishments, those judgments, the things that's happening to us day by day, it's only for us. It's not for everybody. I know you wondering like, damn, why this stuff ain't happening to them? Because it's not for them. It's for you. He showed his words unto you. His law, statutes, commandments. The same word that your Christian pastor told you, that doesn't matter no more. That's done away with. Like, you just forget about God's words, what he said in the beginning. And now it's something new. Like, those words still stand from then until now. This is his word. He showed it unto you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. He showed his word unto you and his statutes and his judgments. That's why we're number one in AIDS and HIV. That's why we're number one in the prison systems. That's why we are the ones that's in the ghettos and the barrios and the reservations and the projects and the ghettos. We are everywhere. Where it's straight impoverished. The lowest of the low. We're under everybody. And we're the greatest people on the face of this earth. The reason why we're at the bottom, because we have not been hearkening to the voice of the Lord, to the Most High, our power, our Father.
So I
Go ahead, sir.
If I could jump in after you with the precept.
Go ahead, you got it, sir.
The book of Judith, chapter 5, verse 20. I'll we can get it after you finish up with this one. But who's reading?
That was Trooper Armand.
Okay.
Got on a long time, sir.
Mario, young man Mario, you there? You can read?
Kind of want to so I can read.
All right, get Judith, the book of Judith in the Apocrypha, chapter 5, start at 20. And just hold your place there, and we're gonna let Trooper Armand Bayath finish with this precept.
All right, go ahead, go to verse 20.
This is Psalms chapter 147, verse 20. He had not dealt so with any nation.
Keep going.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
Right. He have not done so with any other nation. These laws, statutes, and commandments is not for the other nations. It was not for them. The judgments, the blessings, it's not for them. The covenant, the adoption, the glory, it's not for them. It's for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. As for the judgments, they have not known that. But you know these judgments because the judgments is for you. You know what I mean? That's why all these things happen to you. I know you sit back. I used to say the same thing as I hear other people say the same thing. Man, why all this stuff happening to me, man? God damn. Every time I turn around, something always going wrong in my life. Because you have not been trained up in the proper way on how to serve the Most High so you can get up out of these conditions. So you won't have to worry about asking that same question, why are these things happening to you? Because you have not known these from the beginning. You have not been raised up to learn this. You learn the ways of your oppressor. These are the cursings. Oh, you can grab it right if you want, sir.
Go ahead, Mario.
Like you, sir, it was the Judith and what?
Judith, chapter 5, verse 20.
Come on, get that quick, Akim. Yeah. Whatever that, put it on you.
Come on, sir, I got it.
All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Judith, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
All right, this is what you was talking about earlier, Austin Magazar.
That's
what you brought up earlier, you know what I'm saying? And there's a, this is biblical. All right, this is our oppressors. They know this. And this is the same way they did it in the Apocrypha is the same way they do it right now today in America. They got governments that are set up against the children of Israel. It's called systematic oppression, systematic injustice. You understand? This is what they do, and they know that this is how you destroy these people. Like this is they've read this book before. They read this. You wonder why they took this book out of the Bible? Because they know what's in this book, and they don't want you to go and find it.
Right. Exactly.
They know what's in this book, man. Read that part again, Baba Kushal. From the top.
Sir. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people,
It says against, I have in this people. But if it says against, then that's fine.
Sir, my sense against.
All right. Now, all right. Well, I'm gonna say in because for them to say against these people, it paints a different narrative. So let's say in.
Sir. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God,
and they sin against their God. This is important. This is important. This is what you need to know to understand your life in America, your life in the barrios, your life in the ghettos, your life in the reservation, your life addicted to crack cocaine, your life in the prison. You understand? To understand why these things are happening to you, you have to understand this verse right here. If there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, meaning if they going off, if they doing the things that their God said not to do, right? You're in error. You understand? You are wrong. That's what it means to be in error, meaning you're wrong for doing what you're doing. You screwing up, you messing up, you celebrating these holidays that your oppressor set up for you. You're in error. All right? And you are sinning against your God. Keep reading.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Right.
Sinning against their God is what's going to destroy them.
Right. Right.
Celebrating Halloween is what's going to destroy these people. Celebrating Christmas, celebrating Thanksgiving, going to church on Sunday to worship the sun god. You understand? Leaving your husband because you stopped having fun with him. Because he told you what to do one day and you didn't like it. This is going to be your ruin, Black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian people. Doing these things, being in error and sinning against your God is what's ruining you. You wonder why your life effed up? You wonder why you can't ever get ahead in life. You take 10 steps forward and 20 steps backwards.
Right.
You wonder why. You are in error against the Most High, man. You have sinned against the Most High, and your oppressor knows it. That's why he got to keep you sinning against the Most High. That's why you got to put pork in every damn thing you touch. Everything got bacon on it. It's pork in your gummy bears, man. Like, what the hell kind of devious monstrosity is that?
For real.
How you get pork inside of a gummy bear? Man, keep going.
Right.
Keep going. Always keep your finger wherever you're reading. Keep something to remember to help you remember where you at. You muted, Mario, if you speaking.
I wasn't speaking.
All right, keep going. Judith chapter 5, verse in the middle 20.
And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
And they are going to what?
And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
And that's how they get to be over us, man. That's how you end up on slave ships. That's how you end up in America with no rights. Black people, you think you got a right in America? You think you got you think you got rights? You think you're a member of American society? You think that?
Right.
You think you're a citizen for real? You are not a citizen in America, which is why any and everybody who's not Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian can come over here and get all the benefits before you. Chinese people got a whole crime bill, you know what I'm saying, a Chinese hate bill passed to protect them. You've been here 400 years, and you still gotta have your knee on your neck.
Right.
You understand? You marched for, like Martin Luther King marched for years, marching down. He marched on every damn road in America, and still can't get no rights for Black people. You understand? Because this place is not meant for you to have rights, man. This place is meant for your punishment, because the Lord was against you, because you was against the Lord. Because you chose to put your own lusts and your own desires before the Lord's commandments. You decided to do your own thing rather than listening to what God has to say about it. You understand? And that's why your oppressor came over and overtook you. He overtook the Native Indians on the shores of Florida in the Caribbean. He overtook the Taino Puerto Ricans, man, the tribe of Ephraim. He overtook the Benjamites. He overtook Judah. Overtook all of the 12 tribes of Israel, because we was all sinning against our God.
Right.
Keep going. And we still sinning against our God. We still celebrating these damn fake holidays, talking about, oh, I got a day off. I get to be with my family. It's for the kids. Damn them damn kids. You always want to talk about some F them kids, except when it comes to the holidays, huh? It's always F them kids, F them kids, F them kids, but they gotta celebrate holidays, huh? You gonna put your kid over the Most High who gave you those kids?
Right.
You know it ain't about the kids, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate, rightfully so. I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say, yeah, it's for the kids. So you gonna put your kids over God when God can take away your kids in Ybor City?
Exactly.
Keep going, Mario.
That's what I kind of say.
We over the time, brother. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make it quick.
Kind of say. I'm trying to find it.
You almost at 21. No, we at 21, so lucky.
Verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation.
Now, on the other hand, keep your finger where you at. On the other hand, if we not sinning against the Most High, if all of us is on the up and up, as they say, if all of us are doing exactly what the Lord said to do, we keeping his high holy days, we keeping his Sabbath day holy, you know what I'm saying? We not celebrating these pagan holidays, we not going after the ways of the heathen, you understand? If we not eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, we stand with our women stand with us, nobody separating, we raising our family, we doing everything the Lord laid out and told us that we should be doing. What's going to happen? Mario.
I don't want to concept. Let my Lord now pass by.
Mm-hmm.
Lest their Lord defend them.
Mm-hmm.
And their God before them.
Right. So this now he's saying, listen, Donald Trump. If they not obeying God, then we can take them over. You know what I'm saying? We can prevail over them. We can put them in slavery, and we can do whatever we want with them. But if they obeying God, just keep on walking, man. Just pass on by, like Isaac Hayes said, walk on by, man. Just keep on walking, because otherwise, that's what that less is. Like, basically, otherwise, you know what I'm saying, their Lord will defend them. You understand? Like, their Lord is going to be on their side and protect them, because that's who our power is. Without our power, we get overtaken. And everybody knows that, because we read it every Sabbath. Every Saturday, we sit here and read throughout all. It seems like every book, no matter what we go to in the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? First we was in Judges, then we was in Joshua, we was in Samuel. You know what I'm saying? In First and Second Samuel. In every book we read, it was a time where we obeyed God and we was right and we was getting rulership over things. And then there was times where we said, forget all that. We want to do our own thing, and we was destroyed. They know these things. They looked at us and said, "Listen, they obeying their God, man. We don't stand a chance."
Right.
If they disobeying their God, and we can prevail over them. What are we not getting? Don't we see that that we are those people? Hasn't it happened to us? We don't obey God now, and we see what happens to us now. You hear the I.S.U.P.K telling you that, you the children of Israel, and you should be keeping God's commandments. You shouldn't be celebrating these holidays. You shouldn't be eating certain things. You shouldn't be sleeping with whoever you want to sleep with. And we do it anyway. And what happens, man? Our enemies overtake us. You understand? They overcome us. And now somebody from some, way overseas can come here tomorrow and be fully established as a business within a year. You understand? And that's minor. That's minuscule. A business means nothing, because they got the power to rule entire countries. Meanwhile, what do you rule? You rule over that block named after George Washington. You rule over a block named after Barack Obama that you got to fight and die to defend. You don't own nothing, man. You ain't ruling over anything, and your oppressor knows it. Come on, keep reading. Is there more on that?
Come on, sir. And we become a reproach before all the world.
Yeah, we're gonna be made an example of. Most High in Christ.
Right.
Why Yahweh shot for that? Making examples out of nations for trying us, for trying him. You understand? When the Lord is with you, man, nations get made examples of. That's what happens. And everybody can look and be like, "Nah, we don't want." They're doing it right now. And while we're reading, this is what they're saying. We done learn from these other nations that tried to try these people while their Lord was with them. So let's observe. Let's make sure that they're not obeying God, so that way we can oppress them. That way we can overtake them. Because they learned it from us, watching other nations. You understand? And they know better than to try us when our Lord is with us, because then they'll be made an example of. Right. And everybody will look at them and be like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to end up like those people. We don't want to end up like the Arabs. We don't want to end up like the Egyptians. You don't even know what an Egyptian looks like because they was destroyed. You don't want to end up like that while they Lord with them. So let's just keep on moving. That's the power that you have, Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You can destroy whole nations with the power of your God. Just by obeying him, doing what he says, putting his desires over your own, man. That's all you got to do. Because without it, man, these nations know how to make us turn against our God. Put some money in your face and you'll do whatever for $1. All right? You can drop that, man. I think that's it on that. It's like your Officer Magazar.
It's too wild. It's too wild. Khan, yeah. That's just pretty much it. Like the scriptures in 1 James and 22 says, man, like it says, but be ye doers of the word. Understand? Be doers of the word. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments so we can get about these conditions. I mean, what the brother brought out was so super heavy, man. That's the only way they can overthrow us if we do not serve our God. So be doers of the word. Also, it says, and not hearers only. Don't just listen to us. You know what I mean? Go out there on the street corners and teach all this. Don't just come into class and just to listen. Like this is not no sermon. We didn't come in here to preach no sermon. We came in here to teach. Don't be just hearers of the word. Be doers. Follow the law, statutes, commandments. So we can get the Lord back on our side. So he can put us above all the nations on the face of this earth. So we can get up out of this hell. So we can get up out the ghettos and the barrios and the reservation. Understand what I'm saying? We have to be doers of the word. Somebody said Salaki?
Come on, God. Yeah. And if I could I just say something about what y'all was bringing up about the Native Americans and how they celebrate Thanksgiving of the slaughter of 77 million Native Americans. In Genesis 49:19, it said, "Daddy, troops shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last." Like they celebrate the slaughtering of 77 Native Americans, but God would give us authority to slaughter them, and we'll celebrate the slaughter of 77 million heathens.
Right. But we have to come back to these laws, statutes, commandments so we can get our protection, so we can get our power. We get the Lord back on our side. Oh, yes, we coming back. Vengeance is the Lord's. Understand that. We gonna get it back. Believe you me. All right, Akim. I walked in. We're well over the time. So with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Precinct Officer Atazal. Y'all clap it up.
Hey, Magazar, we just gonna end it, all right?
Khan, sir.
All right. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Thumb, everybody.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. The water for the class.